guys, how's it going? Many of you know me as the Mack of the GamerRealm. Well, you guys, I want to go ahead and take a slight little detour into what we're going to go ahead and talk about today. Normally I wouldn't really talk about this kind of subject, but since it's so serious, we might as well go ahead and discuss it, take a slight little detour from gaming at the moment. We're going to go ahead and talk about guns and my thoughts towards it, you guys. Well, pretty much you guys have already seen it all in the news, and you've already heard it all on social media about the whole issue with the gun law and all that stuff. Well, we're not going to go into the full details as to what it is, because you already know what it is, but we will end up stating that the primary use for guns is, yes, to kill. They mainly are supposed to be functional for hunting or for combat. Pretty much we live in a world right now where unfortunately the guns are actually being abused in the wrong form, in the wrong way of hand. Pretty much they are intended to kill now with mass hysteria, as well as cause trauma and terrorism. And unfortunately, many lives are at stake because of this. Many lives are lost because of this. And there's a great deal of suffering and trauma and tragedy because of all of these issues. And my personal opinion is that many people think that the source of these guns is because of video games like Call of Duty and Halo, and unfortunately it's not. If that ends up being the case, okay, fine. But I mean, pretty much it's the difference between real life and a video game. The video game is not what causes the people to do this. It's what psychological issue what causes the people to do this. Guns don't necessarily kill people. People kill people. It's in their psychological nature to think this is what they need, this is what they need to do. And unfortunately, instead of hunting, a dinosaur or a bear or something like that with a AR-15, they actually use that to cause mass murder and massacre across the whole nation and everything like that. And unfortunately, I mean, the only thing that we could pretty much do about that is to ban it. And my personal opinion is I'd say we should ban it. Pretty much the main use of the gun should actually be used for combat services only, as well as most likely using it for law enforcement. But then the law enforcement also has their own set of the laws with their guns and everything like that, which is understandable. I understand I'm not like completely against guns. I will explain that right now. I'm not completely against guns. I've used guns, both real and not real, and I know how they work. I mean, I know how they function, and well, they're dangerous. They are dangerous, and I honestly would instruct people that if you have children and everything like that, keep them away from the guns. If your intention is to show them how to use the guns, try and use it in a safe practice and try and use it in a more beneficial method as to show them why they're dangerous and how important that they are to have them. That would be my personal opinion towards that. Yeah, but definitely guns are intentional to kill, and unfortunately, because of the circumstances, this is our result. Yeah, so unfortunately, I'm not 100% against guns, but I'm not 100% with somebody using those kind of guns. Unfortunately, we live in a world full of violence and chaotic circumstances, and well, unfortunately, I am not one to fully agree with that kind of terms. I honestly don't believe that the person should be automatically put to death, but I feel like this should be severely paid for their consequences of their actions. I also believe that they should also really take a good look at themselves about what they're doing, and I really hope that they actually get the help that they need instead of giving them an automatic ultimatum for that. And I also put my heart out for those people, unfortunately, who've already suffered from this and who are victims of this gun violence. And my heart goes out to you guys, and my thoughts and my prayers. And Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, this is what it is. So, I mean, my advice to you guys is to use any precaution that you can from using guns, or anybody that you know of that has guns. My opinion to you and my advice to you would be to actually get some help. And actually, if you want to try and do it, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and try and sign up for some training for combat or anything of that nature to go ahead and protect yourself or protect your family. Anything that you can possible. And yeah, that's basically my thoughts on that. I hope you guys like this, and well, my heart goes out to you all. See you guys next time.